Well, a very good evening to you. It is great to have you along for this much-anticipated game, and of course we want to get through it as promptly as possibly we can, because, as you can see for yourself, there have been major weather issues today. The officials have made absolutely sure that it is safe, it's okay to go ahead. Nothing has been left to chance in terms of preparations. Those have been meticulous, and understandably, when you take into account these most testing of conditions, all of the efforts to ensure this game is played under normal conditions have been carried out, and we hope for a proper game which reaches its conclusion. And this must be amongst the favoured... Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. First effort on goal.
Oh, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
As for the opponents, anything noteworthy on the tactical front?
They do prefer an element of caution, Peter, and get behind the ball in numbers, but those numbers have licence to be carefree once a breakaway is sprung.
And it's Adama Traore. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Ederson is very much switched on to make that. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Plays it out to the wing. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Over to the left. And it's played forward. Mahrez. That's good intervention. Things could have got far worse than that. Keeper has beaten it away. Timely intervention. Now it's Mahrez. Now the cross. Out to the left it goes. And now the breakaway. Gets away from his opponents. Play for a goal kick. Moutinho. Wolverhampton so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Raul. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Raul. Boli. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Mahrez. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Sterling. It's got through to him. He's in! Shapes to shoot! Walker drives it forward. Done very well to intervene.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Nelson Semedo. Sterling goes looking. Nelson Semedo. That's not going to make it. Nicely measured pass. Sterling with a really impressive run, which nearly went the whole way.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
There's a long ball. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Adama Traore. And it's got through. Cuts it out. And the first 45 minutes are up. And both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. That gets things going for the second half. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, they can break here. De Bruyne gets it back. And it's Mahrez. João Moutinho. Boli. He's got options out wide. What a throw in. Well played, he saw that coming. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Boli. João Moutinho. He's got the... hits one! Sticks it away! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Wolverhampton break the deadlock.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half. Everything they would have spoken about in that dressing room during the break has a greater chance of happening thanks to the early goal. It's the perfect platform now to go on and try to win it.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. And through to the goalkeeper. Rodri. Oh, some clever work on the flank.
Yeah, they seem to be encouraging both fullbacks to ease inside, so we'll keep an eye on that to see if it all works out. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Has a pop! Second with style!
Well, it's certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
João Moutinho. It's got through to him. And just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance! He scored! And again they hit the front.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Wolverhampton go into the lead. Bolly. Pedro Neto. And it's Bolly.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Forward it goes. Sterling. Out to the right. Adama Traore. He's through, now is he in? And the finish! It's a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Wolverhampton go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Bolly. Pedro Neto. And that's a throw-in. And back to base. He's made sure that that won't get through. Has a hit! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Could have here their final chance. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control, they did enough to win it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Look, this is a team that doesn't look as if it's daunted away from home. They were organised and determined, and they can surprise again if that standard is maintained.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.